Brundisium was a sea of red tents. Caesar's legions were camped outside the city, a machine of war that had swallowed the known world. Max felt a shiver of pure historical awe. He was looking at the 9th Legion, the 10th, the men who had crossed the Rubicon. They were escorted to the Praetorium, the commander's tent. It was guarded by Praetorians in elite armor. "The dictator will see you now," a centurion announced. Julius Caesar was smaller than Max expected. He was balding, and his face was lined with the stress of 100 campaigns. But when he turned around, the air in the room changed. His eyes were black holes of intelligence. They missed nothing. "Octavian," Caesar said softly, walking towards Leo. Max held his breath. Sylvia's hand hovered near her sword. Caesar stopped a foot away from Leo. He studied the boy's face. He reached out and touched Leo's chin, turning his head side to side. "You have changed," Caesar said. "You look harder, less like your mother." "The journey was difficult, uncle," Leo said, his voice steady. "And the illness, it took much from me. But it left me with something else." "And what is that?" Caesar asked. "The will to survive," Leo replied. Caesar stared at him for a long, agonizing second. Then, a thin smile touched his lips. "Good," Caesar laughed softly. "Rome has enough pretty boys. It needs survivors." He poured 2 cups of wine. He handed one to Leo. "Antony tells me you have become a man of the people, that you give speeches in the forum, that you associate with interesting tutors." Caesar's eyes flicked to Max. "This is Maximus," Leo said quickly. "He saved my life. He teaches me the arts of war from the East." "From the East?" Caesar sipped his wine. "I plan to invade Parthia next year. Perhaps your tutor can be of use. Keep him close, Octavian. But not too close. Even dogs bite if you don't feed them." Max realized with a jolt. Caesar knew. Or at least, he suspected something wasn't right. But he didn't care. He liked what he saw in front of him more than the memory of the sickly boy he had left behind. The acceptance of Caesar changed Leo. It was as if a switch had been flipped. The street rat was gone. The entitlement of an emperor was taking root. A week later, they caught a spy in their camp, a servant paid by Antony to read Leo's correspondence. Max entered the tent to find Leo standing over the bound man. "We should hand him to the lictors," Max said. "Let the law handle it." "The law is slow," Leo said, his voice devoid of emotion. "And it makes me look weak." Leo signaled to the guard. "Take him to the cliffs. Throw him off." "No." Max grabbed Leo's arm. "Leo, that's murder. We are not barbarians." Leo pulled his arm away. His eyes flashed with a cold fire that Max had never seen before. It wasn't Leo looking at him. It was Augustus. "I am not Leo," the boy hissed. "I am Caesar's heir. Do not touch me again, tutor, or I will forget that you saved my life." Max stepped back, stunned. The guard dragged the screaming man out into the night. Max walked out into the cold air. He looked up at the alien stars of the past. He had come to save the timeline. He had come to create a leader who would stabilize the world. But as the scream cut short in the distance, Max realized the terrifying truth. He hadn't just saved history. He had created a monster. And now, that monster was off the leash.